Hi Scorpio. Hey, how are you guys? I'm going to do a love reading for you guys. It doesn't have to be love, you know. It can be whatever, but we'll see. Most of my readings are about love, about separation. And, you know, will they return? That's typically what comes through, but we will see. Already feeling the Devil card. Interesting. Capricorn. Eight of Cups, walking away. So the Eight of Cups is that a platypus? That is so crazy. I've never seen that. So the Eight of Cups is about leaving a painful situation, a situation that has a lot of love and history. Something that you didn't want to walk away from, or somebody didn't want to walk away from. Regardless, there's a lot of pain here. But walking away seemed to be what was best. Or maybe even could be that it was easiest to not have to. Oh, there's some glitch here. Let me see. Walking away for wrong reasons, maybe. Something like that just came through. So, how are you guys? Let me just give you my spiel real quick. My name's Tuesday Lee, and I love you guys. These are general readings, of course, so they cannot resonate for everyone. If you want something more detailed, you can check out my extendeds. I don't do very many, and the ones that I do have are extremely detailed and powerful. From what I hear, they are pretty much like a personal, which would make sense, I guess, because only a lot less energies come through. Wow, you could be dealing with the twin flame. Definitely check out the extended. I'll link the video down below. You can always watch the trailer and then decide. But if it resonates, then it's probably going to be good for you to watch. So watch the, okay, anyway. Twin flame, possibly 1111. This is union. Beautiful, happy union. Why do I feel a dark cloud over it? So it looks like somebody went within, but let's remember that. We'll take note. Okay, so roles can be reversed. They can intermingle and flip around. It's not gender specific. So if I say, I'm just going to get a couple, I'm going to pull a couple cards before I let it out spread. If I say he, she, please ignore me. Okay, so Nine of Cups. This is celebration, toasting. Could be a gathering of more than 8 people. Haha, just kidding. Anyway, this could indicate it's celebration, happiness, but it could indicate maybe there was some sort of gathering, and that gathering, I mean, drinking is a possibility, too much drinking, but also something came out of that, something where 2 people like connected or something. I don't know. Three wands. This could be travel. It could be, you know, waiting for your ship to come in, but it is definitely progress. So it's you know, there's been some success, but there's been some trials. You could look at one wand as the past, one is the present, and then just focusing on the future. So where do I want to go from here? I got to make peace or let go of the past, make peace with the present. And then here we have the Page of Wands. You could be dealing with somebody younger than you. The pages are often messengers. They bring information. Typically the Page of Wands is exciting information. Okay. All right. Let's get a couple more. The $50 gift cards. Magician, Aries energy. This is the ability to manifest anything you want. You've got the tools. You've got the resources. Wow, another one. Okay. Page of Pentacles. This could be an apology, or it could be a message of stability. And then we have that Nine of Cups. We're going to clarify that. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Magician is you know, the ultimate alchemist. The Magician doesn't stop at obstacles. The Magician keeps going. You know, the Magician has confidence and faith and can manifest. So the $50 gift cards and the free readings are given away just randomly through the comments. So you might want to try and manifest a $50 gift card or a free reading. Wow, you guys, something's throwing me off, right? There's the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of stability. A lot of stability energy here. So let's lay out a spread and see what's going on for you guys. Yeah. Changes, big changes, Wheel of Fortune, something coming forward. It might be money. You guys might have money coming. Or maybe a marriage. There's, yeah. Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. Wow, Twin Flame. You guys need to check out the Twin Flame Extended. If it resonates, if the video that goes with it resonates. If you feel like you're in a Twin Flame. This is Twin Flame Union. Okay, wow, Hermit. So I feel like you may be in separation from someone that you feel like you're not supposed to be in separation from. But it looks like somebody else may have caused it. Some scandal or betrayal may have caused it. And the distance that happened between you was has been very difficult. Maybe too much drinking, self-medicating. But it's been good. It actually, the distance, don't be too afraid of distance between you, because it can create balance. It can make people see what they missed, what they lost. If you're always into someone's face, why did you leave, you know, and you're texting them and they don't get that chance to think about the good stuff, you know, they miss you. They don't get the chance to miss you. So that's you, balance. Overall energy, King of Swords. King of Swords is somebody that, you know, can cut someone out. Very methodical. Could be dealing with an air sign. Libra twice there. Page of Swords, spying possibly. I think somebody is trying to figure out how to come back or communicate. Page of Swords, again, we got 3 pages. That's communication, communication, communication. This page is very investigative. He wants to know. Sometimes he even spies or, you know, checks you out online, is curious. This is very curious. We're going to clarify that one. How they see you. The Lovers. Beautiful. Another twin flame indication. Gemini energy. There's that marriage. I was feeling that. Could be marriage, could be counseling, could be, you know, seeking guidance from someone. It also could be truth, tradition, traditional relationships, ethics, truth, ethics, how they view the situation. Wow, that's powerful in that position. Oh my gosh. Just like I said, how they see moving forward, a new beginning. Remember, we got that 3 of Wands, and part of what I felt come through it was making peace with the past, accepting the present, and just looking for the future. The Fool is somebody that lets go of baggage. They let it go. They travel light. They're like, okay, a fresh start, no baggage, clean slate. This is in the how they see moving forward position. So if somebody wronged you or an outside influence created issues here, I think that might be, with all that page energy, I think that might be being revealed. 9 of Pentacles, what you cannot see. Maybe you can see this, that you're okay on your own And it's very important to be okay on your own. Somebody might have a throat chakra issue. The Nine of Pentacles. Maybe there's a hiccup with you guys feeling like you can be okay on your own, but deep down you know you can. This is also wealth, independence, financial security, everything of abundance, self-love. My hands are shaking. Wow. What's going on? Okay. Tarot's advice is a tower. Tower is all about something coming crumbling down. My throat chakra is still messed up, you guys. So, and it wasn't a minute ago, so I'm gonna blame you. The tower, something comes crashing down. It wasn't stable, it wasn't secure. It needs to fall. This guy always kind of makes me chuckle because, first of all, he's done a whole lot of glutes. I mean, not glutes, squats. See that? And he also is got, I always kind of can visualize him going, look out below. Anyway, lightning strikes. Tower is something big and drastic, something you can't avoid. You haven't heard my shed analogy. If your shed in your backyard catches on fire and burns down, or a corner of it burns down, you don't have to deal with it. That's not quite a tower, right? Now, if you found out someone did that to you on purpose, that's a tower. Could be a tower. But a better analogy would be, you can ignore your shed. You don't have to look at it, right? But if a corner of your house burns down, you have no choice. A tower, you have to deal with it. A tower is something that shakes things up to the point of, oh my gosh, you can't ignore it. This is Tarot's advice. To me, this is saying, let that tower fall. Some of you might be trying to band-aid and let people get away with things, or pretending where it's not there, or, you know, trying to hold the tower up. Tarot's advice is, let that tower fall. Five of Pentacles is in the outcome position. That's being left out in the cold. Is that them? Is that you? Is that a third party? The interesting thing about the Five of Pentacles is, you know, in certain decks, especially this one, what is that stained glass behind them? Doesn't that kind of represent a church, right? Well, they're left out in the cold, or they're feeling left out in the cold, but they're a shelter if they would just turn around and look. You know what I'm saying? So this in the outcome could be representing that you are not left out in the cold, even though you might feel that, or it could be that somebody's gonna be left out in the cold. But because we have a tower coming, we have union, and we have big changes. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Oh, on the bottom of the deck, I just saw the Nine of Wands. So that's, you know, feeling beat up and battered, but not giving up. We'll grab another card for that. How about this one? Passionate new beginning. Ace of Wands. Wow. Something's going to start up again. Divine feminine. Definitely another twin flame indication. This is Six of Cups, somebody from the past coming back. Somebody that is thinking about fond memories. Remember what I was saying is, you know, sometimes the space is good. If somebody backs away and they need space, and, you know, if that's happening to us, then often we panic and we try to fill that space by trying to say something funny or make light of it, or take its temperature all the time, right? Text. That's not a good idea, because you want that space to work for you, not against you. Once they take that space, if you allow it, what happens? They start thinking about the good stuff. They start forgetting about why there's a conflict, and they start thinking about the happy times. So wow, powerful. These flew out. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Empress. Wife, mother, divine feminine. There's a decision here. Which way do I go? Two possibilities. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify that Page of Swords. Why do we have the Page of Swords? Where are they spying? Whoops. There it is. That's the one I needed. This is holding your ground, being defensive. Interesting. Let's clarify it. Holding back. Okay, so I just got holding back. So instead of actually coming forward, they're defending something. They're is there a third person here? What are they holding? What are they? I think there's a third person here. An outside interference. Something blocking this new beginning because they want to come forward. Look at that communication. Oh, let me grab that. Another page. They want to communicate stability. Somebody's blocking it. I think what they want with you is something more solid, but somebody's blocking it. Look at this. This is the moon, which could be fear, but often it's the things that are hidden, unknown. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, but some sort of fear or secret, something like that is blocking reconciliation, this second chance. So you have a backstabber going on here? What's going on here? So much for my 10-minute readings. There's the Wheel of Fortune again. But it's methodical. Somebody wants to... Okay, the person you're thinking about, there's so much emphasis on stability here. The person you're thinking about, I may not... Do I even have a twin flame, Scorpio? I may not even have an extended. I need to start doing this. I'm sorry. They just drain me. They are so draining because they're so detailed. Disconnected. Fixated. That's obsession. For some of you, there might be somebody that you cut out and that is now very fixated on you. But there's still some stuff that you don't know that would be good for you to know. Like somebody maybe in the background causing... There's something unknown, right? Yeah. There's an outsider manipulating things. What a dark reading. What a happy reading and a dark reading all in one. We might have to do an extended. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody's vengeful. Jeez. Okay, so outcome, out in the cold. Projecting. Distance. This is the second time I've seen that. Let me pull a twin flame deck real quick. Okay, so I think I'm going to do kind of like a free extended right now. It won't be that detailed. Obviously, we're pulling in thousands of energies, so it won't be like the real extendeds, but I'm going to And we only have 10 minutes before my camera cuts off, but I'm going to try and elaborate. So far what we have is somebody really wants to come back. Okay, here's one of the most important messages here. You are okay on your own. You are the cake. You have everything you need to be the cake. Okay, you have all the ingredients. You can do it on your own. Cake is good by itself. Anybody that you bring into your life, if they are making you the center of your attention, they can be the icing. But you can be the cake. You have to be the cake before you let in the icing. So strong energy here about being okay on your own, finding your footing, not relying on someone else for your happiness, okay? It doesn't matter how much you love them. You are not going to be where Spirit wants you to be until you find your self-love and are cake and can be your own cake. Balance is here. We have spying. What I'm getting is that somebody is blocking your person from coming back. Your side, their side, not sure, but it's a energy of, if I can't be with you, then I'm going to make you look back. Okay, if I can't have you, no one can type thing. And there's revenge and spite, and I'm not going to let you. They're causing conflict, okay? So let's do, that's this. I'm going to do a real quick second spread instead of doing an extended. I will do an extended for you guys this month though, okay? And extendeds only get posted if they're really, really good, and because I don't want you guys spending, a bunch of money or feeling like you're missing out if you can't buy the extended. The extendeds are very, very good, but I want to keep them, valuable, right? So I will do one for you this month. And like I was saying, I only post them if they turn out really good. What is wrong with my throat chakra? Okay. Tell me overall energy. Another one, another page. Major communication, major big changes. You may be finding out what has been blocking this. So crossing that, we have 10 of Wands, heavily burdened. Wow. Heart of the matter, 10 of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. I think there's somebody that you could be really happy with, but again, there's some outer influence blocking it. Recent past, soul searching. Crowning, romantic gesture. Somebody wants to reach out. What's next? The Fool, new beginning. Exactly what we got last time. The Fool. Letting go, starting over. Somebody's got to let go of something big time. I mean, we have all the makings of it's definitely a strong soul connection, but all the makings of a, long-term, happy, Hierophant relationship. Wow. How they view the situation. Tranquility ahead, 6 of Swords, leaving a bad situation for a better one. Wow, hidden factors. Somebody very toxic, obsession, can't let go. So 1, your person isn't letting go, but 2, somebody's not letting go of interfering, I think. Oh, 5 of Cups, old wounds. Somebody's hurt, bitter, revengeful, and here's the outcome. Ace of Cups, a new love beginning. That's beautiful. So as much as it hurts right now, look at all these bottom. Okay, 3 of Cups, celebration and community. So again, we started off with that. We had that in the pre-shuffle. So this is coming together. Could be third party. I'm feeling third party. I don't know that it's even a ex. It could be a lover, but it also just could be somebody that's scorned. I'm feeling scorned. 3 Cups community, Chariot. Here we go, charging ahead. Somebody wants to come towards you. Somebody's blocking it. 8 of Wands, communication coming. Page of Cups. Oh my. Oh wow. And like I said, Hierophant. Look at this. Beautiful. This is an amazing message. Page of Cups, message of love. I'm probably going to have to do a bonus reading for you guys. Temperance, restoration. So here's what's coming. 6 of Wands. Being recognized and success. I think if there's been a secret about you or backstabbing, that's going to come to light. Here we go again, twin flame connection. I feel bad. I'm not doing extended, but you guys, my equipment is so old it takes forever. I'm saving up for new. I just got a new microphone, so hopefully the sound is better, but I need a new computer. And my computer cuts off in the middle. It's just hard to upload the extendeds, but I'm going to get there. So twin flame connection, Hierophant, spiritual advisement. This is somebody digging deep, getting, I mean, that looks like marriage to me, right? Let me get an oracle real quick. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious how this resonated. Release the burdens of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So back to this again. Your message, what you need to do is focus on being everything you can be and not worrying about this. It's going to come back around, but you got to not obsess over it. I know it's hard. Redirect your energy. Think about it like this. We know they're coming back. We know there's struggles. It looks like you've been treated unfairly, and it's really easy to obsess over that, but think about the greatest revenge is mad success. So what's going to bring you happiness? Is it going to be sitting around thinking about how you were wronged, or is it going to be moving on in a happy, positive way, making a difference in your own life, making money, making friends, putting makeup on if you're a female, you know, making your bed in the morning so you start off with a great day. Splashing water. Somebody needs to go splash water on their face, like right now, to freshen up, and brush their teeth, stuff like that. Get out of your pajamas. I'm getting that too. Get out of your pajamas if you're watching this in the morning, and fix yourself. You know, I mean, you don't have to, go all out, but fix yourself as if somebody, this is strong, somebody needs to hear this, as if, and maybe straighten up your house, as if somebody showed up unexpected, stopped by, you wouldn't be embarrassed. You would be happy to see them because you look good, and your house is tidy. That's something you guys can focus on. Be the person you want to be with. Make yourself the person that you want to be with. Love yourself like you want them to love you. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I love to hear where you're from. Even if you just say, hi, I'm watching from Sweden. I love to hear your stories. And I love when you guys talk to each other and counsel each other. I love that. So thank you to those of you who do that in the comments. Okay. All right, Scorpio, we're probably going to do a bonus. So click subscribe and make sure you tap the bell if you haven't already. And I will see you guys soon. Love you guys. God bless.